BMidjiStateBeavers.com here with head coach Jeff Tesh after an interesting 25-23 win against Upper Iowa to open up the 2012 season. Jeff, just kind of talk about the flow of the first half and maybe how it changed in the second.
Well, you know, it was a half where we were controlling the line of scrimmage. We were moving the ball, running and throwing, just doing enough running to keep their offense off the field. And then the second half, we just started having penalties and mistakes right and left. And we must have had either 3 and out 3 straight times or 4 straight times, and then their offense line just started controlling the game. They were wearing us out. The running back was running well, the receivers were open, and they just kind of took over. So we found a way the last drive to get in there with the 2-minute drill, and as we did the first half, which was good. Very frustrating day on special teams, missing extra points, clips on punts, guys leaving the bench after touchdowns. So, a win is a win, and we'll certainly take it, but we got to clean a lot of things up if we're going to win some more games.
Talk a little bit about the offensive line, one of the question marks heading into the season. Obviously a tall task with a team like Upper Iowa, who's relatively young, but brought some people back.
I thought, just a quick observation, I thought they did okay. They struggled a little bit when it was 3rd and 15, 20, which it's tough. The D-line just pins your ears back and they blitz and they twist, and we had a little bit of struggles there. They ran the ball just well enough, I think, to get some first downs here and there. Let's take a look and assess it, but I think for their first start with those 5 guys all being new, it wasn't too bad.
BMidjiStateBeavers.com here with Corey Crosby. Corey, a little dramatics there at the end and really through the whole second half. Talk about how the defense sort of held it together and was able to find a way to win the game in the end.
I got to give credit to Zach Bolton on the kicking game. I mean, with all the punts that he had, he backed them up inside the 10, inside the 20 every time. I mean, he did an excellent job doing that, and the defense stepped up when we needed to. We bend, but we didn't break, and that's our motto at defense.
As a captain, obviously there's some things to tighten up. What do you do in the next week of practice after sort of a game like this?
Focus up. We got a tough opponent coming up next weekend, so we got to prepare for them, and we got to learn from this game, learn from mistakes. We'll watch film, learn from them, come back, and make them strengths now.
I know it's still fresh, but what are some of the positives that came out of the defensive end?
Positives that came out is that our safeties got a start under their belt. And I think that helped that we got our secondary locked in, and that's really nice. We got to play with each other, which was the main thing. We got to click together, and a lot of us made a lot of great plays, a few mistakes we can learn from, so that's always positive. BMidjiStateBeavers.com here with Brent Konzioka, the recipient end of the game-winning, what ended to be the game-winning touchdown. A little bit of dramatics throughout the game. Brent, just kind of talk about the game flow and kind of what happened at the end there.
Well, in the first half, it seemed like we were moving the ball pretty well on them, and we didn't really make too much adjustments at halftime. Besides, we noticed on goal lines that their 2 outside guys are crashing pretty hard in their play actions, so that left the tight end and me wide open, which gives a credit to the coaches and Lance for finding us. But once the fourth quarter started and they scored, we were a little bit kind of shaken, but we had faith in our offense since we just saw them at the end of the first half score and march right up and down the field. So we weren't too worried, but we got some big plays from some guys. John Smith had a few nice catches, Justin Lee came up big, and Lance as well for throwing those dimes.
I know it happens fast, but kind of talk about the play that ended up being the winning touchdown. You kind of turn around and all you see is goal line. What was your thoughts?
As soon as that ball was in the air, I was like, catch it, catch it, catch it, because you didn't want to be the goon there. But as soon as I caught that ball and reached across the plane, I just see my teammates rushing me, and it's the best feeling ever.
Well, congratulations and good luck next week.
Thanks a lot.